Hey guys, what's going on? Spartan Warrior 5 again here today, bringing you super fast. Oh my god, it's so fast! Oh my god! Yeah, let's just stop that. But this is a pretty intense game of Rush we got going here. It's around like 21 minutes long, so I had to do some, fast-paced editing. Cut out some boring clips so that I can fit this onto YouTube. And, yeah, let's get into this. This is Battlefield for Dummies, Episode 2. And today's video is going to be, covering how to approach the objectives, how to attack the objectives and things of this nature. And first of all, this is going to be covering more of the rush aspect, how to approach rush objectives, whether it be attacking or defending. But today, since we're attacking in this video, I'm going to be covering how to approach attacking the objective first. And if we have time, I'll go through and describe how to defend the objective. But if we don't have enough time, I'll go through that in a different video, since I do have some rush defense gameplay stored up for you guys. But anyway, so, as you're going to see here, I just, planted B. I think they got the defuse right there. So, basically what's going to go on is I am going to try and see what different routes I can take to, approach this objective. And normally on Operation Metro for the first base, Objective B, you either approach on the left-hand side or make like a big, I don't want to say like swooping motion, but like you're gonna go off to the side by the lake and go follow that, I don't want to say like the coast, but you know what I'm saying, follow the edge of the lake and then swarm in, sort of take out the enemy as they're spawning in and everything like that. And usually that'll work pretty well, as but you're gonna see me sort of hammer away at this left flank over here near the trees and the rocks. That's usually the one that works the best for me, at least. But in any case, it doesn't matter which objective, what station or what base, what map. There's always multiple ways to get at the objectives, and realistically, if one way is not working, like you're running into heavy resistance one way, try a different way, I mean, sometimes one way might be less guarded than the other way, and maybe even, let's say I'm pushing for B and there's a lot of people defending B. Well, maybe I want to change my strategy and, maybe go for A this time, maybe there's less people, at A, so that I can get to the plant over there, It's like you always want to change your mode of attack, you always want to sort of switch it up a little bit, and this part was kind of bullshit, but, you always want to keep changing it up. If one way's not working, try a different way, I mean, if B is extremely well guarded, there's a lot of people there, you just can't seem to get a plant, move over to A, the other objective, just don't always just hammer away at one objective. You always want to keep the pressure going by keeping the defense on their toes, sort of, always keep them guessing on where you're going to be at. And usually this will help you in Rush. And also, a lot of times people just stay in the back of the map, and just sort of, think this is Call of Duty, don't go for the objective, go for the kills. And realistically, it's not. It's just, that's not going to help you in another super fast mode. Aww, that was really bad. And hello, sweet mate. How are you?
I'm not interrupting.
You want to say hi to YouTube? This is going to be live.
This is live right now?
Well, not really live, but I'm recording for YouTube right now.
You're not going to delete this part out?
No.
Oh, welcome YouTube. Hello to Brian's world. Bye.
Well played.
I'm going to go shower now.
Okay.
Bye.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's my sweet mate. But anyway, what was I saying?
Something about being in the back of the map.
Yeah, be in the back of the map. A lot of people just stay in the back of the map and just, you know, just think it's Call of Duty, stay in the back of the map with a sniper rifle and just, you know, think, oh, I'm gonna, you know, win the game by that. That's my editing software stuff.
Videos?
Mm-hmm.
Any photo editing?
No, just video editing. Yeah. Oh, man.
Why you no healthy food?
I don't know. You can take the pumpkin. Might as well try eating that thing. But,
I could probably figure it out.
you know, this is just totally thrown off the commentary, like, way off. I went from,
I
like...
told you to keep going.
No! Because, like, I went from, like, going from really insightful, helpful tips to talking about unhealthy foods and pumpkins. This is, like...
It's the internet.
Yeah, I know. Alright. What? Yeah, got my girlfriend.
Hold on,
calling
people.
me. Hang
His
on.
girlfriend's calling.
Sorry about that, guys. A lot of things going on right there. Girlfriend called, sweet mate stopped by. But, as I was saying, you know, when you're attacking on rush, you really shouldn't be staying near the back of the map. You should always be pushing forward, keeping the pressure going on the defense. Because if it's like, you know, you're taking your, you know, dandy little time, moving forward, you know, you're, you know, not moving up very fast. The defenders have a lot of free time to, you know, post up and, you know, set up, you know, their defenses, and this part was kind of annoying. I'm trying to knife this guy, get a hit marker, and I'm just like, fuck you, man, I'm just gonna spray you down, just like, fuck you, you know, but, yeah, when you're attacking, always keep up the pressure. You should never really, you know, stay back and, you know, wait for the defenders to come to you. You should always go to the defenders. That's usually how the attacking, you know, team should function, but usually nowadays it's you know, the attackers always sort of, you know, stay to the back of the map and really don't make that push that you really need. In this game, we actually lose this because we can't really get a good push going at the third base, and we eventually lose all of our tickets, and that's how we eventually lose the game. But, I mean, always should keep the pressure going on the defenders, you know, always sort of, you know, keep them on their toes, as I said before. Just always, you know, make sure that they have, you know, someone to, like, fight against to gain ground, you know. It's like, never give the opposition free ground, you know. Always sort of put up a fight so that they have to, you know, use up ammunition, use up resources to sort of get a, you know, what am I trying to say here, like, get a heads up on the other team, you know. It's like, never give up ground for free, always, you know, put up that fight. And while, on the other hand, on the defense, you all, again, don't stay in the back of the map. Now, since you're defending, you probably can stay in the back of the map. It's just that that's not really the best idea in Rush. You always want to sort of, you know, make that initial push, set up a defensive wall right by the, well, not really right by, but you know what I'm trying to get at here. You know, make a defensive wall so that the attackers, again, don't get free ground. They need to fight for, you know, getting close to the objectives. And every time the attacking team has to, you know, fight for ground, they're losing tickets. So that's usually one of the better ways to win a rush when you're defending. And again, with so many Call of Duty players in Rush these days, it's really easy to defend, and it only gets to the point where it's like almost boring to defend, you know, because it's just like, you know, no one's making that push, and we have no one to fight against, so we have to go and push up so far until like the enemy spawn, and I mean, that's no fun, you know. It's just, I don't know, it ruins the sort of aspect of Rush. I mean, realistically, the defense should be, you know, pushing up, fighting against the attacking forces who are also pushing up. And that's realistically how Rush is meant to be played, how you know it, like, it usually is played. And it's like, that's how Rush is, you know, the most fun in my eyes, you know? And it's just, in this match, we don't really make that initial push on the third base to, you know, take out the objectives. you know, we sort of stall a little bit, and eventually that's what leads to us losing, you know. It's just all of our tickets get wasted, and that's how we end up losing. So, on a side note, I've actually started to move away from Rush a little bit in this game, just because of the simple fact that, you know, all the Call of Duty players playing this game, or this game mode, I should say, it's just, I feel like they kind of ruin it. I mean, I'm not trying to bash on, you know, anyone specific. It's just when people don't, you know, treat this game like a Battlefield game, when they treat it like Call of Duty, don't go for the objectives, stay back, it gets boring. It's just, I don't know, it feels like more like Call of Duty than Battlefield. So, the game mode that I've actually moved to is Conquest, and Conquest is, sort of like a more mature version of a Call of Duty Domination, but I feel as if Conquest in this game has a lot more experienced Battlefield players, you know, who treat the game like Battlefield, and the matches that you can get in Conquest are just, they're biblical, you know? I mean, it's just like, oh my god, this is so intense. You know, this is what I live for, and I think my sweet mate is at the door. Indeed he is. We're going for dinner? Like, a couple more minutes. I'll be right down. Gotta finish this really quick outro kind of thing. Okay. I'll meet you down there. See ya. But, that was the game. 40 kills to 20-odd, some deaths. I can't really read it, but, hope you guys enjoyed. I will be covering Conquest a little bit more in upcoming videos, but I do have some more Rush if you guys enjoy that game mode more. And if you guys want me to continue this series, let me know in the comment section below if you enjoy it. And other than that, guys, this is Spartan Warrior 5 signing out, and I'll talk to you guys soon.